Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am going to be showing you how to create a dream board. And if you don't know what that is, but you're interested in finding out, then please keep watching. So a dream board, or also called a vision board, is a visualization tool that helps you to define and focus on your goals and dreams, and through the law of attraction to manifest those dreams into reality. And it's also a creative outlet, so a lot of times we get really bogged down and exhausted and we forget those goals, we forget those dreams, and through a dream board that hopefully excites you and gets your creative juices flowing so that you can create something that you're very passionate about. So it also does three things. So the first thing it does, it helps you to transfer vague ideas into solid, well-defined images that you have on your board. And also it distracts you from negative thoughts. So if you have negative thoughts surrounding your goals and dreams, but you have this board up of these positive images, you pass by it every single day, so it is a reminder of those positive goals and dreams that you want to manifest into your life. And also it uses the law of attraction. So if you don't know what that is, basically if you have positive thoughts in your mind, those positive thoughts will transfer into your life and you will have a more positive life. On the flip side, if you constantly have negative thoughts, those negative thoughts will transfer into your life in negative ways. And I think the most important part of a dream board is the passion behind it. Because you can flip through a magazine, you can say I like this image and this one, but if there's no joy, no excitement, no happiness, no passion behind those images, then your dream board will not work for you. So in other words, I flipped through all of these magazines that I'm about to show you, and I only put the images that I felt the most passionate about on my board. So there are several places that you can go for images for your dream board. You can go on Pinterest, you can just Google search for images, or what I did is I actually picked up 4 magazines to choose my images from. But like I said, there's a variety of sources to find images that you love and that you are passionate about. So I did want to just briefly show you what I used. So the first magazine was Forks Over Knives. And this has a lot of all plant-based recipes and whole foods and like sauces, and it has tips on living a plant-based lifestyle. So this is a very good magazine for food and health and wellness, because all of the colors are so bright and vibrant, and lots of beautiful foods, and that's where the health and wellness part of my board stemmed from. And then the second magazine that I used was the Travel and Leisure magazine. This was the hotels issue, so there are so many gorgeous hotels in this magazine. That's what attracted me to it. And I also loved the cover because it was bright and white and these gray chairs and the flowers, and I was automatically attracted to this. And I do want to do a lot more traveling, hopefully even if it's not this year, in the upcoming years, because that is something that I think is very valuable and also gives you a really good education. And then the next magazine was the Hawaii magazine. It is missing part of the title because I did use some of those letters, but this is all about the islands of Hawaii. And if you didn't know, I did live there for 1 year, and I would like to go back someday. Maui is my favorite island, so of course I had to put numerous pictures of Hawaii on my board. And then the last magazine that I got was Cosmopolitan. I'm actually not a fan of this magazine, but the images that I was looking for my board, there was a lot of them in here. So a lot of like really pretty spring fashion, and also really pretty pastel colors. So that was perfect. And those are the 4 magazines that I used. I would encourage you to go somewhere that has a large selection of magazines, and before you buy them, actually flip through them to again see what sparks joy, what you are passionate about for your board. So moving on, this is my dream board, and I actually got this cork board at Marshall's. I'm sure they have numerous ones there still, because they always have them around like the office supplies and like decorations, office chairs, things like that. And then the little pins that I have, they're actually clear pins with the little rose gold points on them. I got these from Forever 21. I don't know if they still have them, but if they do, I will link them down below. So I did want to start at the top of my board, and as you can see, I have the word ikigai, which is a Japanese word that means your reason for being. And I decided at the beginning of this year that that would be my word of the year, my mantra for the year, and that is the entire focus behind this board. So basically who I want to be or who I want to become. And onto this side of the board, you can see I have a picture of some palm trees on an island. I have the words good vibes with a little heart. I have a little piece of sand and ocean, and then I have some mountains in one of the valleys in Hawaii, and then I also have a picture of Positano, Italy. So Positano, I actually want to visit there. I've always wanted to go there, and it's one place that I have not been yet, so that is why this is on my board, because I'm very passionate about traveling and also going to this particular place. And then the other images, I've always loved the beach and the ocean and the warmth, the palm trees swaying in the wind, that kind of thing. So it's not just about like that I want to travel to these places, but also how I feel when I go to these places. So in other words, when I'm on an island, I feel very content, I feel very warm, I feel very excited and passionate about being there. And then on the middle of the board, I have a picture of some pink pants and a little cute white crop top, a really beautiful blue blazer, some nude lips, a girl standing by the ocean with a straw hat, and then also this really pretty bottle of aqua blue perfume. And the reason behind the middle of my board is because I want to wear more pastels this spring, get into colors, because I have gravitated towards wearing more neutrals, blacks, grays, whites. But for this spring and summer, I especially want to get into wearing colors again, because I used to wear them all the time. And then also, I wanted to evoke a sense of contentment and femininity. That's why I have this rose up here, because to me a rose signifies like grace and beauty and femininity, and those are all things that I want to be. And then on the far side of my board, as you can see, I have a picture of some avocado, salsa, black beans, citrus fruits, a slice of pineapple right here, shave ice, and then I have the words be inspired, sweet and savory, and get saucy. So what I was going for on this side of my board was to be more like conscious of what I'm eating, what I'm putting in my mouth. So I am already plant-based, but my goal for this year was to eat more leafy greens, more beans, more citrus, more fruit in general, but also at the same time to enjoy that. So that's why I put the words sweet and savory, and also why I have the picture of the shave ice up there, is because also at the same time, while eating those healthy whole foods, I want to also enjoy life and have a sweet treat here and there. So my board was separated into 3 categories. So I kind of had a travel section, a fashion section, and a health and wellness section. But to tie all of these in together, I had this word ikigai, which means my reason for being, and all of these images signify that for me. So the reason that I did want to create a board this year was I actually used to do this a lot when I was little. I would cut out images from magazines and put them on a board, but I didn't know about like the law of attraction and manifestation and how to do that. I was just cutting out images because I liked them. But the problem with that is it's just mindless. It's not really, you're not being mindful about what you're putting onto your dream board. So like I said, you want to evoke passion. You want to walk by your board and feel very joyous and excited about what you see on that board. So for me, I have it in a central place in my room so that every day I can walk by it, I can think about it, I can visualize it, and hopefully manifest those goals and dreams into reality. I hope you did learn something about how to create a dream board or vision board. And if you do create one, I would love to know what images you put on it and also what your goals and dreams are. So thank you so much for watching, and also if you are not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button down below, hit that notification bell, and that will tell you every time that I post a new video, and I will see you next Friday.
Few thousand miles in an ocean away, but I see the sunrise, oh, just like the other day. Picture your eyes as I fall asleep, tell myself it's alright, oh, as the tears roll by.